What's up, everybody? It's the homie Truth Teller, the street reporter, and a lot of people ask me about the drill culture. A lot of people be asking me, Truth, when you get an opportunity, we want to speak to some of the people who close to some of the drill legends involved in the drill culture. Some of the people we hear about when we look on the YouTubes, when we look on the internet. Today, I was lucky enough to get an opportunity, and I believe it's going to be a classic interview. Now, for the people who don't know what's going on, you'll let them know exactly what your name is and where you're from.
Man, YsDaMayor, Young Snake, 61st, Cottage Grove.
Most definitely. Now, you just said something I kind of want to pinpoint a little bit. You said 61st in Cottage Grove.
Yeah.
You know, in the drill culture, I hear a lot about the 60s.
Oh, yeah, it's popping in the 60s.
Yeah. What is going on the South Side that's making everybody just key in on the South Side? Because there's a lot of people in Chicago, but that area is just on the internet.
Man, it's because all the rappers basically came from that area that started the drill culture. You know what I'm saying? From the Chief Keefs to the King Louis. You know what I'm saying? All that culture, everything started. That neighborhood is Woodlawn.
Right.
And it stretched. So, you know, I'm going to say from 58th with a hospital, all that, maybe the 67th from, I'm going to say Stony Island, back to maybe State Street.
Right. You say Woodline. I hear a lot about Woodline. You know, it seems like people then gravitated to like the Inglewoods and stuff, but I hear a lot about the dangers of Woodline.
Yeah.
You know, it's hard growing up out there.
Well, in the beginning, I could say it really, you know, it was like any other neighborhood, but it got worse over the years as when the projects got tore down and you had to relocate everybody, and then you putting certain niggas in certain hoods with more people, and you know what I'm saying, that kind of start confusion. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna throw 100 niggas from here and 100 niggas from there and pack them in this neighborhood where niggas was getting money and doing their own thing? Now they gotta share blocks and money with niggas. Like, even though these niggas might be the same thing, it's still hard. You know what I'm saying? So that's gonna escalate. Then this internet really turned everything up. You could be from 61st and be into it with a nigga way on 79th and Western, but you don't even know this dude.
Damn. What is JaroCity?
JaroCity, it used to be called Dark Side back in the days. It was a GD set from Vernon, Eberhard, Rose, St. Lawrence, 61st, 62nd, 63rd.
Right.
Jaro was from Dark Side.
Right, Jaro is the person. Yeah. I asked someone that and they told me Jaro was.
Yeah, his real name Jarvis.
Okay, Jarvis.
Yeah, Jaro for short. He got killed on, I think, was that 72nd, Stony Island, somewhere over that way.
The gun violence. Right?
Yeah, and, you know, set was renamed in his honor.
Right, you know, a lot of people, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but a lot of people, you know, and I ask these questions because I'm a drill historian, so I like to ask questions and be transparent with the viewers about things in the drill cultures we might be confused with, okay?
Right.
I'm under the impression that JaroCity is like St. Lawrence, Eberhard, Taekwon, Rural, and all that.
Yeah, all that's basically the same thing. Yeah, that's basically all the same thing. Taekwon is just, you know, new generations come up and they want their own name. You know what I'm saying? You know how neighborhoods are. What, you got maybe 4 or 5 different generations. So this generation, they want their own name. So that's something they started, but basically all that's one thing.
Okay, because it's like a lot of, that was a little confusing. Now the people know I got you in this chair now. They know you on Truth Teller TV.
I'm already knowing.
They know I got a piece of paper in front of me with some questions on it. I kind of want to start with you. It seemed like you linked to like 800.
I'm from 61st and Cottage, which is, you know, MCs, Mickey City, our young generation. Like I just said with the same with Jaro, 800 that's our young generation. The BossSmooths, the Fats, the Big Mikes. You know what I'm saying? That's the young generation coming up. Like I said, every generation want their own name, their own title, their own thing. You know what I'm saying?
I hear a lot about BossSmooth. I also hear a lot about a guy named Pyro.
My little brothers.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to both of them. Tragic. Pyro, that was like my son, him and Smooth. You know, I started managing Smooth.
Oh, right.
You know what I'm saying? I kind of fell back from music myself.
You know, I seen Smooth early in the drill culture.
Oh, yeah. He had went to jail. You know what I'm saying? I Ain't No Lame had did numbers. Like, he was one of the first artists to almost hit 1 million views on videos. Like, for real, for real.
I remember I was doing my homework.
And his buzz kind of died while he was in jail. The song was trending, and Lil Mouse took the, you know, he worded it different or whatever, and came out with his little version, and it went viral, of course. Everybody know that.
Right. Pyro was a rapper, too?
Nah. Not no rapper at all. That's little bro, man. The streets, that's all.
Can I ask you something? And I'm going to ask you this, and I'm going to ask you without being police. But I am going to ask you. Did that kind of shock you when you hear the news about Fatz and Twine?
Yeah, man. It's just so tragic in this city. Like, you know what I'm saying? Allegedly, whatever it was they was alleged to do.
Right.
Like, I don't wish jail on nobody. You know what I'm saying? Not even niggas I hate in this world. Like, I wouldn't wish jail on nobody. Mm-hmm. But, you know, you just got to think smart out in these streets and move correctly. That's all.
Do things like that kind of like blackball, like 800 in a rap game, you think? You think that kind of like make people a little scared to mess with 800?
Well...
Because I interviewed those guys, and I ain't going to lie, I thought they was pretty cool.
I ain't gonna say blackball like that, because, you know, Fatz had just started rapping. You know what I'm saying? But, of course, they not, like, to say, for instance, it's all on who you mess with or who you click with. Certain niggas who in this music, they won't fuck with you because you feel like you're affiliated with this person or that person. So, it's like, I ain't fucking with that crowd. You know what I'm saying? So, to a certain degree.
You know what? I actually want to talk about something that I think the fans need to hear about. You actually seen the board video that I did about your brother.
Trav, rest in peace, little bro.
Yeah, you know, I hear a lot about Trav. A lot of people consider him a legend. Now, I didn't hear rap songs from him, but he got a fan base.
Oh, no, he wasn't no rapper. Jumper. Long live the jumper, man. King Jumper.
I want to ask you.
They know what that is.
You know, I see a lot of videos on him on the internet. You know, a lot of videos of him cooling with his homies. A lot of videos of him kicking it. I also done seen some videos that kind of say some wild things about a party. You got any words to kind of like, you know, speak on him a little bit?
I'm gonna just say, my little brother loved all his homies. And he'll never do nothing to harm none of them. I know this for a fact. Because the same way he loved them, I love them. You know what I'm saying? And treat them all like little bros. So, any of that negative energy out there on Trav, don't believe none of it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know he was one of the best dudes around. Had one of the biggest hearts. So give you a shirt off his back. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you straight.
Do his family see some of the videos about him on the internet?
Yeah, and it's be hurtful because there's a lot of females in our family. So, you know, they take that kind of to the heart. You know what I'm saying? So I try to not let them see it. You know, I can't stop them from running across certain things, but when I see things, I wouldn't bring it to none of their attention. Like, yeah, look at this about travel or none of that. No, I keep it to myself.
Facts. I want to apologize to your family too, man. I did a video about Trav. And I meant no disrespect about it. You know?
Yeah, I had to come to a realization, like, you know, a lot of y'all in the media world. So y'all going off basically what y'all hear and what y'all see and info that y'all gain from other people. You know what I'm saying? I don't think y'all intentionally mean to hurt nobody. You know what I'm saying? This is what you do, so you're trying to be the best at what you do. You know what I'm saying? Street reporter.
You know, I want to ask you another thing, though. Do y'all feel like the internet exploits y'all neighborhoods?
It definitely. That's the reason the neighborhood is how it is right now.
Explain on that. What you mean how it is right now?
Like, back in like when we was growing up, you know what I'm saying? Like me personally, I could go everywhere in the hood. I could go on the 600s, the O blocks, the JaroCities, the TWs, the STLs, the 800s, the Young Moneys. I could go anywhere in the neighborhood. Why? I'm Young Snake. You know what I'm saying? I never had no problems with nobody because I fuck with everybody. You know what I'm saying? All the way down to Blackgate and MOB, anyway you know what I'm saying? I'm loved everywhere through the hood.
Okay, not to cut you off, but I'm glad you said that. I want to ask you some real shit. What caused all that separation? Was it Chief Keef?
I'm going to say when he started this music and internet, it did kind of start splitting people away, because you had people from Parkway that hung on Everhard and such and such, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you had people from that way that they hung together. Like, you got people that's cousins. Like, I don't want to just put people names out there personally like that, but you got people that's kin. Like, my whole family, Calumet Building, 6217. That's forever, you know what I'm saying? But I'm from 61st and Cottage Grove.
You know, but I hear that Calumet Building is like an infamous building for the opposite. You know,
it was definitely
not saying they ops, but from what I see from the music,
nah, it was yeah. They've been, you know, that war go back to, for a GDBD war, that war go back to the 80s.
So that's past, so Keef didn't start that war?
Nah, okay. Nah, it just intensified more. You know, things die down, people hang, and then it go haywire again. That music, you know what I'm saying, and disrespect the dead homies, and a lot of that kind of elevated things.
See, I got Big Homie in here now. That's why I got to chop it up with you. Where did that come from? Where did the diss music come from? Because I don't recall it. I remember Twisting them.
Man,
I remember Fifi's on the block.
This drill generation, they started that, like, putting diss in their dead. That was a way to make your